guys, welcome back to Choose Your Own Path. So today what I'm doing is making a circle jig for the PROXXON. So what I have is just an old clipboard, and I'm not really concerned about the edge because I'll be cutting it off. I didn't have a square dowel, so I'm going to try to use a round dowel. So all I'm wanting to do is to take this and glue it here. I'm just going to, just an experiment. We're going to hot glue it precisely to the edge of this, and then what we're going to do is figure out some measurements of where we want our piece to go. We have to find the center of the box, and then so on and so forth. Then we have to cut a line through it. So we're going to start off by just taking some hot glue. You could use any glue, I guess, but I'm using hot glue because it's my favorite. I think it works. It bonds a lot better. Keep it as straight as you can. I'm just gonna rub it down it so it stays. And then I'm just gonna add it to the piece and try to get it exactly in the center. Now if your hot glue doesn't seem to want to stick, so you know what we're going to do is we're going to do another way. We're just going to add the hot glue to the board. I think that would be a lot better. We'll just use a strip down here, thick enough so it stays, and we'll just add this to it like so. We want to get it so it's at the edge of our piece, pretty flush, and you only have so much time to work with hot glue because it sticks pretty hard. Now if that works, then we should be able to slide it in and use it back and forth. Alright, so I'm just going to reinforce it with some more glue. Like this. Alright. We're going to let that dry for a little bit, for a couple seconds, and then we'll get back to you on the measurements. So we cut a hole straight through so it could fit through the line. We put a nail, a little bit big, but that's okay. We hot glued it in there. And just for added strength, what I'm doing is I'm just adding these little, not even ½ nails. I'm just going to push them through. Alright, so just so they're through. And then I'm just going to cut them because they were a bit bigger than normal. So just by taking some wire snips. Carefully cutting it all. That's why this one needs to go through. Like that. Just to make sure. What we'll do is we'll just oh, that one off. Like this. And of course we want this to be level, so we'll just kind of get in there, cut it the best we can, and then if we have to, what we could do is just kind of smash it in there. Going back through our table. Then we'll just take these top ones down, and we'll keep on going. Right. So I'm just going to bring you up a little closer to I'll show you what I did. So on the board itself, I measured ½ lines. Why I measured ½ lines is because every ½ inch makes an inch, as if that makes sense, right? So, because if you bring in, here's your wire, you bring it into half, you want 1 inch, you go to number 1, and when you put your piece in, what it is I put some lines here too. This is maybe confusing for some, but for me it makes sense. So 1 equals, the first line is 1 inch. If I want a 2-inch piece, I go to the 2 inch, which is here. If I want a 3, I go here, 4, 5, 6, so on. If I want it bigger, I don't think I'd ever go any bigger than at least 3 inches, because that would be super huge. So 3 inches means an inch is like, well, not 3 inches, I should say. So this would be 4 inches right here, because this would be like, there's an inch there to the measurement. If you can see that, this would be an half inch. All right, so that would be exactly 1 inch, and then that whole circle going around to the back would be 1 inch. So that would actually be 2 inches right here. Okay, kind of confusing? Probably not. You guys are smarter than that. So let's do a test and see how it works. So I cut up a couple of pieces of styrofoam just for the fun of it on here. What I had is, I already cut one out, but I'll show you again. So all you want to do is, you'd probably get a bigger piece, is find the center of a piece, or something you'd think that'd be somewhat similar to what would be an inch. And then what we're going to do is we want to see that we're going to cut in just an inch out of this, out of here. So we want this line to match that line. But as you can see, when I stop, it won't go. The best thing about that is you turn on your machine first, then you line it up while it's cutting through the styrofoam, line it up to 1, and then just turn your piece. Turn it slowly, not too tight, not too long, not too fast. And then you just bring it right back out the same piece, like that. Shut off your machine. And there you have, this should be 1 inch, which it is. So if you took your ruler, you lined them up, there's 1 inch from here to here, you line it up, you got a 1 inch piece. Pretty simple, pretty neat. Not brain surgery, I'll tell you that. Make sure your wire is always tight though, because I noticed that this one didn't, there's a lot of bend in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to twist this really tight. And then I'm going to make sure that this stays on there like that. There it goes. It probably could loosen up after time. You want to hear that? Good sound. Okay, so let's give ourselves a 2-inch piece. So this is the 1 inch, and this is the 2 inch. So we'll take a piece here, we'll stick it in somewhere. It's all scrap pieces anyway. We want our 2 inch piece. Like I said, 1 inch starts from here, 2 inches there. So I think I put these measurements on backwards, but I get what I'm doing. Or 1, 2. So the 3 has to go in. All right, let's turn on and check it out. What we're going to do is go up to the 2, and just going to spin it around very slow but with a constant twist. Okay, then you can just shut it off, and you're able to pull it out, bring it out. There you go, pretty much a perfect circle. So now we have a 2-inch piece. Pretty damn brilliant, don't you think? You know what? A couple of these jigs I'll be making on my own. Very simple, reinforced inside of a dowel, no problem. Put a nail through it, figure out your measurements. You could add a little measurement on your machine. You got a simple circle jig, very easy to do. All right. On to the next build. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. Tip jar at the bottom again, like usual. And if I can do it, you can do it. Choose your own path. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you again.